He already did. You said hip. That's why in my league you can only use it under 3 minutes. For real, 2 minutes.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Excuse me.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
How's it going, brother?
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give from the gun. Plows through the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. You can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
They'll try the run. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, good block.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll try to get it through the air. The running back makes the catch, but he's out of bounds. Officials signaling incomplete. 4th down coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped.
Oh, stay your feet low.
Well, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a crease to the left. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd
low.
involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So here comes the Auburn offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Working that wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground from that game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these third downs present themselves.
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Auburn sends out the punting unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Slips through the line. The solid return there. Offsets the yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The offense changing the play. They'll try to get outside. Fighting off the defender. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Stuff on on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
Yep.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Gets the back moving. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Good tackle. They try to let him out.
But they're still looking at 4th and 2.
Play, bro.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short. Down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Lincoln. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25.
Run the ball. I ain't got time for that shit. That ain't me.
Head is spinning.
About to have me doing this dumbass shit.
25 now, 1st and 10.
No.
They'll give it to the back. And the defense.
Run the ball. Get this clock moving.
Pick up at all.
Get this clock moving. I got time for that. I ain't had none of them issues in the game.
Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He might want another play. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. Looking to get it in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
16.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
With the run on 1st and goal.
Sorry.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to...
Into the end zone he
down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the
Play
bell.
32.
2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And pulls it in.
Good play, bro.
They'll get the
Way to
first
throw him
down and
open.
spotted on the 49.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did
Way to
right there.
throw him
Stuck
open.
it in the belly of the running back.
I clearly
pulls
thought
it
he was
out,
about to get to
runs
the
the play
side.
action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind him.
Moving away from pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Now you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job on the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Rushes on him. Not much
Should have been a
running room
sack.
there thanks to this senior defender.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage
What's
done.
the route?
Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Fucking see, bro.
Crosses the 35.
That's what you
Out of
see.
bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him.
There he goes. Got
Come on,
enough
bro.
for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10.
Tackle.
Not much working there. It'll
Tackle,
be 2nd and
please.
9. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's really
Told you
close to
to
that
keep
first
going,
down
man.
marker, but they stop him
You
just
knew
a
I
bit
wasn't
short.
going to keep going.
This defense has only first half. They've given up some yards on this drive. Big 3rd down coming. You built a little bit of a lead. Try to force the field goal. Don't give up the big play here. And you've had a great first half.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Under fire.
Team, Mo. Hey, boy, let that man run right past. Sack, boy.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. Running into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
So they kept
Really
saying,
nice
what's the
job
name out
working
there?
the route, getting himself open. He was
Play,
able
bro.
to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns
Let's
on
turn
the
out
year.
here. Turn
And
my
after
Swiss
the
kick
extra
off.
point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Coming out with it, it's Hendricks. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, great effort by the defense there. They almost come up with the interception. The defender just couldn't get his foot back in bounds.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
2nd down, he'll throw it. This time it's complete. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Wants to throw on 3rd. And he dropped it. Just didn't work the thing all the way in.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Scrambling away. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
All you gotta do is make your block.
Do the FIB, formation into the boundary. Try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes
It was a prayer, y'all. It was a prayer.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands.
He was a little fast.
A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The quick out. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly.
Sapobi!
Made the grab in the end zone.
81. I mean, supposed to run back all the way over there, bro. You supposed to stay right there. Go fucking chest, boy.
And they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Get it.
Lining up to tackle
Shit, freshman. Quarterback making some plays.
21-7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on.
It's a normal drop, so I already know. Two people
The
right there.
returner will field it and try to do some
Damn, he
business.
just put my man on his back.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run it out of the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He'll get rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hendricks. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I got you. I got you.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Got a man. It's Callow. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Way to go get it, 34.
Now it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know
on my way.
and I can depend on it.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Got his man on the outside. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be
Sad to work.
first down.
It's sad to work. I ain't got that bad. What is it all about lab?
You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be...
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this one and well on his way to a 1,400-yard season. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Ain't so far.
Hey, on offense, you got to know
Expect
the
for that
plays
damn
over.
blind.
That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory. Because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Hold on.
Baby, bring your way back. The defense gets the TFL on this one.
What's up? How y'all good? Everything straight? All right.
Different alignment looks to see if they can confuse them.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
32.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Nebraska.
Make sure you dump it when you finish, bro. Don't forget.
I've seen some stinkers in my day.
I'm saying it because it's like it's been in there for a day and a half. I told you to dump it the last time. You ain't dumped it. Not for more, nothing less. You all right. Hope y'all had a beautiful day today. Get stuff in order.
And how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pushes
19.
They'll mark it at the 33. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
He's a Dylan. Villain. That nigga ain't Villain. I call him Dylan. Big 97.
Pressure. This offense, they have to do a better job, man. You gotta protect your QB. Give him some time if you want to get back in this ball.
I ran right into the damn. Good tackle. Good block. Good blocking, bro. I ran right into the net. Man, I'm gonna tell you. Hey.
Going with the ground game left. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He fires one deep down the right side.
Good way to play it, bro. I had to come back to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Holding. Yo.
The runner is down, and so is a flag.
What?
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
We just renew our insurance.
Yeah.
And we just got the food stamps.
Oh, good job. So
they can give us.
He will not make a fair
$70 to $80 in 2 days, and they're gonna give us
They're able to
$380
put a stop to that return.
Shit, that's great.
At the 30-yard line. Guys, LSU
I get it. That's a blessing in disguise.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter.
These go down there, go shopping and all that shit. If you know you got the food, the freezer still full.
Yeah, you just went shopping. It was already full. You just went like a week ago. Hey, I'm smart.
So by time you like, oh damn, bro, I ain't got the money to pass the food, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bro. But that's a blessing, bro. I think, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm happy for you.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Got his man on the right. Just broke the tackle.
53.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Good.
It's complete. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Tigers are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one.
He was 20. He was going to maul his 8.
I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
8.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled. He's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Looking for a push on fourth down.
Yeah, 58 rallies.
And they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
LSU will dive into
Way to get all the block, my boy.
There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The give and tick, 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 tick. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
It's not looking like that today. He playing great defense, great rush defense. He didn't get 100 yards. We got 110.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Give to the running back.
Oh my God.
2 on that one, second and 8 coming up.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it.
Turning it on.
We done. We done. We done.
Tiger. And once he found open
It's
space,
working,
the man
30.
might as well start playing.
Keep working.
That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but
Somebody open up the door for Lil Keith.
You get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time in this team.
Get that. Let's go. The fucking play.
Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
They're testing the right side here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown, at least for now. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Trying to surge it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
Ready to step on him.
Yet another touchdown as they just
I don't know how I have you blocking them fullback and you don't block. Glad I got past.
The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together. Offense,
ball with 3rd down, and we're cool.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding today that could have some implications. Nebraska is getting smoked, and even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure folks around that program feel that way. Something's up there in Lincoln. They're trailing by 29 to Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds his tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something.
There he goes. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be...
Hit 97, I put you in a game, you get to another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence.
Thank you, Sex. 90 speed.
This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh, he dropped that on his own.
Pass will bring up 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Pressure coming. Nowhere to go.
Get up. Get that.
Falls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of the 1st down.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Trying to bully their way in. And we have
Hey, 73. Well moved. Let me get him anything.
Points and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Well, thank you, because he had the aim.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas.
Go get him.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tigers. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
This has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all I need. I tried that. I thought I would be able to pick that stuff. GG's, bro.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Dumps it to the back. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
Sack.
That
We'll
will
play,
be
bro.
the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some